All right, this is saying we are live. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see if I can get this working right. Had it working good last week, but this week not so much. Let's see if I can get this going. Let's see, that was my old one. That one's gone. See if I can pull this up so I can get the chat going and all that good stuff. Don't mind me. I know this is starting off like a dumpster fire. All right, here's the streams popping up here. I'm gonna mute that. Oh, okay. Hey, French Crazy, what's going on, brother? How you making out tonight? Okay, all right. Now people are starting to pop in. I'm starting to see a couple of viewers here. Hey, Raven Shadow, how you doing? So tonight is the first of what I hope to be many of mixing in the kitchen. And tonight we're doing a recipe I made for my daughter over Christmas. That's cool. You're chilling out. Hey, West Ham, what's going on, Rich? I'm going to get up with you after the show. I'm going to get my order in for your excellent products later. All right, let me see if I can pull up this recipe again. The way this is going here. There we go. Yep. Tonight we're doing Jenn's Blueberry Cheesecake. In the original stream, I had it linked. I'm going to see if I can link it somehow here in chat. Get this going. Hey, Leafa Vapes is out there. What's going on, Ray? Let's see if there's a way I can link this. And let's see, I'm having trouble getting the chat going. But anyway, basically what it is, it's a 5-ingredient blueberry cheesecake. Very simple, very easy. This is basically for a new DIYer. You pick up a few things. You go to nicotineriver.com. I'll put a link in the description for them. You can pick up a starter kit for I think it's like $60 with the shipping and everything. It's not bad at all, especially anything over $50 over there, you get free shipping. And you pick up 15 10 ml flavors. And you can start mixing. You can go on eliquidrecipes.com. You can pull up recipes. You can pull up mine. You can follow me on there. Frankie Vapes on there. And you can just get started. That's what I did. I started by following Fresh03 and Brian on their show, and then just going from there. Wayne Walker, DIY or Die. His shows, watching his tutorials, and you just learn about flavors, and you can save a ton of money for a 30 ml bottle that we're going to use tonight. This is going to cost me 50, 60 cents, maybe $1, including the nicotine. When in your local vape shop, you're going to pay $15 to $30 for a 30 ml bottle. So you're just basically you're going to you're saving a lot of money. You control your vape. If you don't want to do it this way, I should have pulled it out. I have you can use a door concentrates. With a $16.99, you get 30 ml bottle of concentrate, and you can mix up, depending on the mix, anywhere from 120 to 150 mils, 200 mils, depending, somewhere between 300 mils. All right, let's go to, let's see, let me pull this back down here. There we go. Show you, we got the other camera set up here. I keep hitting settings. We'll get this right. We will get this right. All a matter of practice. Let's see that. See, we got our scale. You can get these scales at Amazon for what's it? Like $30. The LB501 scales. I'll find a link for them, and I'll put that in the description afterwards. You just tear that out. Now you have your empty bottle already set to go. That's right, Leafa. You use coupon code PINKPUSSY at the door, and you save 10%. Right now, over at West End Liquids, westendliquids.com, you can save a heck of a lot. You can save 20% over there. Oh, Mosh is awake. What's going on, Mosh? Good to see you out there. That white guy, good seeing you out there, buddy. And he's got a code right now. It's back for his site, and you can save yourself 20% over at West End Liquids. That's what I'll be doing after we do this little live stream tonight. Yeah, Bob, I got home tonight for a change during the week. Got blessed with that. You know, hopefully maybe 2018 I'll get more nights at home and less nights in the truck. So pull that up. Yeah, they run that on there. All right, we're going to start off with our nicotine. Let me see. Okay, that's all set. So now I'm going to go back over here to Google. There we go. Now the nicotine, I like to shake it up, and you get, you know, for a 3 milligram nicotine strength, in a 30 ml bottle, you're only going to use 0.9 milliliters. So, you know, put the gloves on for safety because this is 100 milligram per millimeter PG based nicotine. So you don't want to get this on your hands, you know, your eyes, ingested any of that stuff. Keep it away from the dogs. Keep it away from the kids. Just to keep it away from everybody. Just put it in here and seal it back up. Touch a little bit. That's the thing when you work on these small 30 ml bottles. They're great to drip with, but it came up a hair high, but it'll be all right. But they suck when it comes to arms, but I still like using them. So we're going to get that out of the way. I'll clean that up right after the fact here. All right, now we're going to go with the Bavarian Cream. I use this. This gives you that nice mouthfeel. It's not overly sweet, but it sets up real nice. You can see right there, TFA Bavarian Cream. And this is going to go in at 2%. So this is going to be 0.64 grams. Yeah, I get most of my concentrates at Bull City since they're local and they're fast shipping and their prices are right on par with everybody else. I also use Nick River, Wizard Labs. They're my go-tos. I usually get my nicotine I'll get from Wizard Labs, and my my VG, which I do need to order more of that. I usually put an order in over there at Nick River because buy 4 of them, you're basically getting the shipping for free, so you get 4 of them for like $50. So you're getting a good deal over there with that. All right, let's see. Now we're going to go with the Blueberry Extra, and this one you see I did pick up at Wizard Labs. This is a TPA Blueberry Extra. It's going to go in at 4%, which is going to be 1.2 or 1.26 grams. If everybody can see this all right. Yeah, these bottles for some reason are a little bit tougher to squeeze out, but I do have to put in an order over at Bull City. I heard they have some new bottles over there to make it a little bit easier, new tops, especially on the larger sizes. Just with the holidays and everything, you know, you don't want to. I mean, you treat yourself and get, you know, some of the stuff you want in vaping, but you know, holidays are more about making sure that the family's taken care of. You know, especially if you travel like I do over the holidays. You know, not that I don't travel enough during the rest of the year, as you guys know. I know this one's lagging a little bit. There we go. Not close enough. 1.28, 1.27. Yeah, see, it fell right in. 1.265. Close enough. That'll work. All right, next we're going with the Blueberry Wild. You see, this is one of the ones I picked up at Nicotine River. TFA Blueberry Wild. That's going in at 4% as well. Yeah, hope everybody's doing all right out there. I'm not boring the living hell out of you. That's for just do a little something different, you know, just see any working out some bugs. I screwed up the original stream, so if some people, hopefully maybe it'll catch on the replay. because I promoted, a bunch of spots and butchered it. But I'll say it's all in working it out. So hopefully this weekend, if I can get the Vape and Tailgate show up and running, hopefully we'll have some better luck there. But I think we will. If that works out, I'll say my schedule permitting, it's going to be 11 a.m. Eastern time on Sunday morning. I'm going to review the Saturday wildcard games, preview the Sunday ones. We may already have some of the division round matchups set at that point. So we, so we're going to talk about that, talk about vaping, talk about, what we're vaping on, our setups, all that good stuff. It's not going to be just football. It's not going to be just vaping. That's why it's going to be Vape and Tailgate. That's right, Bob. Yeah, we do have some road trips ahead. Let's say I don't know about Detroit. Maybe Cleveland's definitely going to be out because of my golf trip. But yeah, we're definitely going to look at I'm going to give Detroit a harder look now. It's possible. If not, we got all summer. There's going to be some more of them coming. Yeah, this here I got to be careful because if you can see right here in the camera, I got a crack right here. Nicotine River sent me a dud as far as this cap. So I got to be extra careful. The New York Cheesecake, I put in at 5% because I like the sweetness of it. I like that thick, dense cheesecake you get. And I mean, I like the graham cracker, but I'd rather get more of the cheesecake and more of the bakery note, more of the creaminess than the graham cracker. So I got to make sure I watch where that is. This is going to 5%, so it's going to be 1.55. Yeah, watch it, worry about spilling. Yeah, I got to thank Nicotine River for that one. And this bottle's just about gone. I'm going to order more. Yeah, you can hear the dogs are wanting to go out, so. There we go, almost there. 148. So see, I mean, you save a ton of money with I went a little over there, but you know what? It's not gonna hardly cost me anything because this stuff's cheap. You get these, 30 ml bottle for a couple of dollars, and you get the ones you like, and it works out. I mean, it's you are gonna save yourself a ton of money, and that's a lot of it. That's why we quit smoking to begin with. Besides the health aspects of it, was to save money because most parts of the country, cigarettes are really expensive. And what I hear they are in other parts of the world, I mean, we got off cheap here. Ooh, a little high, but a little bit. I don't use the sweetener too much, but for this one, I just kind of, I like my vapes a little bit sweeter. Hey, Buick, hey, sorry about before. I'm glad you made it in. Yeah, I threw a wrench out there to you. But this crew here, we should be all right. You shouldn't have to swing the wrench around. But you never know. And what I do with this, obviously, this is the VG. I take my big gallon jug and I use a funnel and I fill it in, I fill it up with this. Fill it in this one and it makes it a heck of a lot easier. We're going to go 81.5%, which is 30.84. This one's pretty much going to be a shake and vape, but with all the cream in there and the cheesecake, the longer you stay out of it, the better it's going to be. Yeah, that's what I like about this. You have so much control over what you vape. The hardest thing is the patience aspect, as far as waiting for your flavors to steep out. That's why let's say if you go over to West End or you go over to Adore or over to Omegaddon, buy yourself something that's already pre-mixed while you're waiting for your flavors to steep. This way you always have something to vape. Yeah, you can let them sit and breathe for a while and all that. Yeah, get a little bit of rest there. Arthritis in your hands, sometimes this doesn't help, but not too bad. Or go get you some Sinful Apple Roll concentrate, mix some of that up, and you can pretty much vape that one, after a few days, or you can vape it right away if you just got a little bit of a hit to it, not much though. Or Lemon X, any of them, you pretty much, they're vapeable right away. I mean, all the stuff vapeable. It's just a matter of quality, what you're really shooting for. Yeah, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my numbers. This is 55.84. Oh, can you please shut that dog up? Apologize about that. Of course, when you go on a live stream, can't control the animals. One last drop. Add a little heavy on that. It'll be all good. Wrap that up. I just take this. You can see a little bit of it spilled. Put the cap on there. Let's go back up top. All right, let's see here. Let's turn this camera around. And there we are. I'm gonna give this a shake. Let's see, I've got 6 people watching. At least I entertain 6 people for for a few minutes here. I'm not quite sure how long we've been going here since we had the delay and all that. And Hangouts doesn't have a timer on it, but I just don't want to I don't want to step on any toes. I didn't realize before I started the stream, I had it scheduled that DIY or Die was going at 8:30 tonight, but he's got the podcast thing going over there, so you guys can check that out. Let's give this a sniff. Yeah, you can definitely get that creaminess going here. You know what though? I did all this. I didn't even set up an RDA. I'm gonna. You out there already know, Beth.
I don't understand.
You guys can talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Let me grab an RDA out of the bag. You can say hi.
Yeah, but I don't know everybody.
No.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, figures always forget something, right? So we'll do this with the drop on the broadside clone here. For as much as I hated this clone, this broadside when I first got it, I kind of like it now. And just remember, nice clean battery, no tears in the wrapping or anything like that. You do have that arcing on the bottom, but it's okay. Oh, Raven Shadow said hi, Mrs. Frank.
Hey, Raven.
Pop that in there. Screw that down. Yeah, here I'm not even showing you guys. Make sure it's gonna fire. I know I had some. We'll just go over what I got in there. Not bad. All right, once I got that working. Let's give this a shot. Let's say this will definitely steep. When this steeps out, it's definitely gonna be way better. The recipe I have public for this one that I'm pretty sure I made public. I'll go back and I'll do that on ELRs for a 60 ml version of it. I just did 30 just to make it easy. There we go. Got all vaped up. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's definitely, the blueberry is very prominent. You get that creaminess. So I said after a week or so, maybe not even that long, a few days, just long just stay out of it. It'll blend together nice. You get the creaminess will blend with the blueberry, and you don't have to put the super sweet in there. That's just optional. You can brighten up the blueberry with bilberry or blackcurrant, or even a little bit of juicy lemon. And I over dripped like a son of a gun on this thing. We've got plenty of bloopers on a live show, right? At least I didn't knock the camera over this time like I did on the last one when I was didn't even realize anybody was watching.
Here, let me try it. See if it meets my approval.
Yep. Yeah, Beth wants to try this. Let's see if it makes her, meets her approval or not. Let me take another vape off it first. I'm being greedy. Just remember, that's that hot build I put in there.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not a hot builder.
Yeah, she doesn't like them too hot. She's got her, her purple alien, courtesy of Dawn over there at the door.
Ooh.
And with the big baby beast tank on there, the rainbow bright one that came from Dallas.
I love that.
And she loves this thing. So Dawn, if you're out there,
thanks, Dawn.
Thank you again.
I love this. This is really good.
See, Raven asked, could you do the same, only switching a blueberry for lemon? You could. I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, Life makes a key lime cheesecake that's very similar. You can check him out over on ELR. So you could. I mean, you can do whatever you want with these flavors. I mean, you really, blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, anything like that. I mean, you can. That's what's so great about DIY. You just trial and error, and you mix it in small batches. Go 10 milliliter testers, or if you don't have the 10 mils, take a 30 ml bottle, only fill it up 10 mil, and then vape that out and see how you like it. This way, if it turns, if it doesn't turn out to what you want it to be, you just turn around, dump it, and start over, and you're not giving up too much. Yeah, lemon would be good in this recipe. I have a couple different lemons, but after lemon ecstasy, I don't know if I could go back to any other kind of lemon, any kind of lemon puddings or lemon pies. That one's definitely one of my favorites.
You do different berry mixes, like blackberry, blueberry, strawberry.
So what'd you think of it?
I really like that. It's the first time I tried it.
Yeah,
I love it.
This is one I just whipped up on a whim on Christmas night for my daughter, and so I'd give it a shot.
You could put that one in my bin.
Oh, yeah, I think that one might be going into Beth's bin. I'll have to mark it. Well, I can mix up another one with Zero Nick for you too.
Oh yeah, okay, you can do that.
Yeah, see, because the thing you can, a lot of your companies out there, 0, 3, or 6. Or 9, as some of them, as far as your Nick levels. When you DIY, you can go a half, you can go 0, you can 10, whatever you want to do. I mean, it's all up to you. It's under your control. You saw how easy that was. Yeah, I had had the stuff laid out, obviously, so we're not sitting around waiting for me to pull other stuff out besides the RDA I totally forgot about when I was messing around trying to get the stream right. It's how quickly an hour goes by and you're like, oh shit, now it's time to go live, and I wasn't ready.
Wait till I start.
Shit went wrong. But it's just, I mean, like I said, you can do whatever you want. I mean, and that's what's great about it. And you're going to, the initial investment, just like when you started vaping, when you quit smoking, you went to the vape shop, you spent, whatever you spent. I know I spent a good $200 first time I went in, and I think it was a couple weeks later I was buying other stuff because I didn't like what I bought to begin with, but you got me off the cigarettes. And this, I mean, you just, your initial investment, you're probably going to spend somewhere between probably on the low end. Depends on what you want. Let's say I spent, I think, like $85 on my initial investment. Yeah, Raven, I did put in a 0.5% of super sweet, but you don't need to. It's just I like my vapes a little bit sweeter, and that little bit, especially dripping it, if you notice it gunking up your coils, just it is what it is. I mean, just and you learn for next time. But I don't know. Like if I was going to tank it, I probably wouldn't put the sweetener in because tanking it, you're muting your flavor out, a smidge anyway, so you're not really going to notice it. But I said I like my vapes with a little bit of sweetener. And there's a million other kinds of sweeteners you can buy out there. You can either get the Capella Super Sweet like we have in this one, or TFA sweetener, which is a little bit more mellow, or you can go with the cotton candy, the was it ethyl maltol? You can get you can candy this up a little bit. So there's a lot of things you can do, and that's the great thing about DIY is, like I keep saying, it's in your hands. Let's see, it's what, a little bit after 9 now. I think we've been going what, about almost 30 minutes. If there's any questions out in chat, I'll take them. If not, we'll wrap this up. I head over to the shack, get critiqued over there, I'm sure. And I said, so I'm going to get up with Rich. I'm going to put an order in over there at West End. Don't forget about getting West End concentrates. He has them. He has pre-mix. On Instagram, West End Coils. He's a an excellent coil builder. I know he works very hard on that. He busts his ass on that every day. Hey, Alexis, what's going on down over there in New Zealand? Happy summer to you. Happy New Year. Yeah, it's been cold here, so I'm sure it's probably like 80, 90 degrees there. I know that's what Glenn keeps talking about, how hot it is over in Australia. I know you guys are neighbors over there. That white guy, Frank, do you do any coffee vapes? I do vape coffee, and I'm going to start mixing some of my own coffee flavors here soon. And the urgency of the lovely Mrs. Frank, she she wants coffee vapes, and I enjoy coffee vapes myself. So it's something else that for one of our future sit down here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do. I'm going to play with them a little bit. I'm going to pick up a few of them. I'm going to look around ELR, see what the popular ones are, see what mixes with what. Let's see. Rufine's 13. What did I mix up? I did a blueberry cheesecake. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to link it. Link the recipe from ELR in the description, so you can mix it yourself. I basically used 2 different kinds of blueberry, get that nice blend. New York Cheesecake, Bavarian Cream, to give it more of a creamier note, and put a little bit of sweetener in there, which is optional. 70. Oh, I would love 70 right now, Alexis. It's like 15 here, and even in North Carolina, we had snow yesterday. In the eastern part of the state, even like Charleston, South Carolina, had 7 inches of snow, and that'll probably be sitting there for a day or two until it finally thaws out, because their motto down there is, God laid it down, God will take it back. They don't have much in the way of snow removal equipment in South Carolina. It was rough today. Have I done anything with cucumber? No, and I don't plan on it. Cucumber, I'm not a fan of. Watermelon, I'm not a fan of. I love eating cucumber in my salad, ranch dressing, same watermelon. I love eating watermelon, but vaping them, nah, that's not me. Not me. 14 in Tennessee right now. I believe it.
Yeah, we're 18.
Oh yeah, 18 degrees currently here in middle of North Carolina. Mojitos. I don't know. Maybe it's a thought. I mean, mix with the mint. I mean, it's doable. It's definitely doable. We'll see. It's some good ideas for for some future shows here. Mm-hmm. It's not just gonna be you guys in in the comments after the stream, you can leave what you want to see me mix, and I can, if I don't have it, I can pick it up. And salted caramel macchiato. That sounds good.
Now you're talking.
Yeah. Alexis had a nice mojito with cucumber from a local vendor. I say it's something I'll give a shot. You know, buy little 10 ml sample bottles of the different flavors. You know, little 10 ml bottles. So I'm not spending a ton of money if it ends up sitting in the cabinet until it goes bad. But definitely sounds like a good idea. I think I'm going to wrap this up. And everyone will be getting ready for a vape team show coming up in 47 minutes. Everyone's going to want to be over there, check them out, check out Brian and the boys over there. I'm sure they'll be talking a lot about their New Year's hijinks in Philadelphia. You saw the video with Fagan running the Rocky Steps at the art museum. That was kind of just walking the Rocky Steps. That was pretty funny. Yeah. Oh, Bob's in with that white guy as far as salted caramel macchiato. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can. I'll have to look up some recipes on that, see what I can come up with. I'm pretty sure I can find something in there we can do. If not, I can always go to resources. I can go to Fresh. I can go to Pippa. Some more experienced mixers out there. They, that's the thing with this community that a lot of people realize it, and people that we're getting in this community need to realize that we need to tell them is, they're not alone. There's plenty of resources in this, either in Zoom rooms, or if they're shy about that, there's, forums, Facebook groups, you can usually find what you're looking for if you ask. That's all you have to do is ask. And I don't know anybody in this community that's not going to take a moment and help you out. I mean, you have questions about flavors, say you can hit up Pippa, go to Facebook group Stars and Clouds, go to Freshy Pies, or Fresh from the Kitchen Facebook groups. Fresh is there, Brian's there, Kimmy's there, Leilani. I mean, there's so many great mixers in this community that, I'll help out best I can. I mean, I'm okay, but I don't know about, I don't sit there. I don't think I'm all that great, but some of my stuff turns out okay. So as long as it's good for me, right? I appreciate that white guy. Yeah, 100% true is right. Yeah, this community is great like that. I mean, I asked a ton of questions, and especially now getting into making the videos and the live streaming and all that. There's a ton of people you can ask about that too if that's something you're interested in doing. Oh, good deal. Yeah, I mean, let's say these scales, they're you don't have to spend an arm and a leg for a scale. Say this one, Amazon, was I think less than $30 or not much more than 30. They have other ones out there that you can get. As long as you get one that goes down to 0.01 grams, that's the main thing. It doesn't have to go up to 500 grams, but as long as you can get down that 0.01, that'll work. That works out the best, because then you can fine tune everything and get everything all dialed in. But I said, you see, that's the scale I use. I picked up this little webcam on Amazon for like $17. Little tripod was like $10. So I mean, you don't have to spend a ton of money, and you can I'm a cheap son of a bitch. I'll tell you that right now. Everybody knows it. So if I can save money and I can help you save money, it's a win-win for everybody. All right, well, I'm going to knock this out and head on over to the shack. Hope everybody had a good time tonight. Looking forward to catching everybody again. If you're not subscribed to me, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, these will get better. This was the first one, really. I test one I messed with last week, and just be good to each other out there. It's not about it's not so much about us, because we've already made that transition to being healthier and to saving money and getting away from the cigarettes and saving on our health insurance. So I know a lot of companies, if you're a non-smoker, they'll give you a discount on your health insurance, and you're not going to the doctor as much because you're not getting sick as much, hopefully. So just you see somebody out there that if they're in just talk to them about it. Tell them what you did. Tell them your vape story. You know, I mean, don't preach to them or anything, but just, you know, just talk to them. And, you know, see if you can get them to switch over. Because if you can get one person to switch over, they get one person, next person gets another person, you know, next thing you know, there's not going to be any more, you know, smoking is going to be, you know, it's already a dying breed, but we can pretty much, we can get rid of it, you know, for the most part. I mean, and definitely, you know, advocacy. You know, you have, we just had the whole VC 480V, which turned out excellent. They raised over $6,000, double what they did last year. Hopefully this year, maybe we can get 12. You know, that'd be awesome. That'd be great. $12,000 plus what the DIY community did with St. Jude's Children's Charities, helped out, you know, sick kids. You know, it's just, and you have, I mean, just, you know, a lot of people won some great prizes. I heard, you know, Wes Cochran got you know, a whole DIY collection. Mitch Green got a whole DIY collection, I think, from Wonder Flavors from the St. Jude event. So, I mean, all kinds of things we can do in this community. Just, you know, just keep being good to each other, and let's have a vape and let's get the hell out of here. Have a good night, everybody.